Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, for your key to the week, you'll have to forgive the light. Unfortunately, the lighting here today in general is really bad, and so it's just wreaking havoc. For your key to the week, you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is interesting, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is about being in the right place at the right time. Now, we're just about to head into November. If you haven't seen it, please check out your November 2020 Taroscope. Very, very interesting read, even if I do say so myself. So here, right, I kind of feel like this is going to be the start of new luck. This is going to be the week where things really start to move, for you in your favor. This is where you're going to start to see some of the results of your hard work. It's going to see some of the results of your patience and your diligence. But the other part of this as well, this is where something is going to come full cycle, something that you've put into motion or into fruition, something that you had previously worked very hard on, something that you maybe didn't think you were making any headway with at all, and then boom, you're going to get this sudden moment this week where you kind of see, right, wow, okay, you know what? Yeah, something's happening here. For your actions and options, you have the Tower card. This is about you upsetting the balance. Right now, this signature showed up, I think it was for Leo, and this signature it's pretty amazing, but it's pretty explosive. It's usually, so I kind of feel like in one respect this is an interruption. So this week I think we're going to hear or see an eruption of either a volcano this week, or there's going to be an earthquake of some sort, and for some reason I get the sense that it will have something to do with transport. Maybe, I touch wood that I'm wrong on that, but we'll see. On a personal level though, on a microcosmic level, it's usually like big changes of fortune. It's usually rags to riches. It's a lottery win. It is someone leaving you an inheritance that you didn't know of. It is that opportunity, that big opportunity, your big break sort of moment showing up. You've got the Tower card as your actions and options, which means this week you're doing something completely out of the norm. Maybe you are going against what you usually do. Maybe you're doing something, because Cancer likes familiarity, right? Let's be honest. You like comfort, and comfort comes from familiarity. So does security, right? It comes from doing something or being consistent with something. But this week you're throwing your own personal rule book out of the window, and it's kind of like you get caught just at the right moment. It's like akin to, say you're on a hang glider and you jump off the thing, right, and there's no wind, right, but you jump off this week and it's like the wind comes and it catches you, and it's like just at that right moment. This could be a very, very surprising moment for a lot of Cancerians, so interesting. For your communications and conversations, you have the Six of Swords. This is surprise communication that's coming from overseas. This is very likely to be somebody that lives when I say at a distance, I mean very likely to be international to you. Six of Swords as well is it's long distance journeys, long distance travel, and this falls right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is either an invite, something to do with your work, maybe something, for some of you could be getting headhunted. Maybe you decide to apply for something just on a whim, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like they are, yeah, we like you, we'll take you. This could be a moment where something changes really quickly, but really for the better. It is the Tower card, so I will say to you as well, try to remain in your integrity, try to be as good a person as you possibly can, try to be authentic to who you are as well, because that's what's gonna clinch the deal for you. This is really weird. I don't know why I keep hearing the words "a long way for a shortcut." So this is it's going to be really, really interesting. For your money and materials, you have the Star card, right? This is hope, optimism, and joy, but it's also internet, online applications, connections. And I say this because of everything else that's come up here. You got the Star card right underneath the Tower. Again, on the wider world stage, I think we could be seeing something take place with the internet or finances, or maybe even digital currencies. That's interesting. I also feel like there's going to be something coming up about the stock market this week. On a personal level though, your Star card basically says that this is going to be a week that you remember as the one that started the journey towards your big financial boost in some respect. When it comes to your home and environment, it looks like a lot of you are either gearing up for a move, or whatever this opportunity is, or this connection or communication that comes in, it's going to prompt a move for you. It's really weird because now in my mind I've got that image of, you know, the thing that with the balls, one flies out and it knocks in and it knocks the other one out. So it's going to be a really interesting week for you guys for sure. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this could be a week where your nervous system really takes a beating. It could be a very fast-paced, adrenaline-filled week. And for that reason, like, you know, you could find that you feel a bit sort of pumped and wired. So just be aware of that. And then for your love and relations, you have the Emperor card. Look at this. You've got 3 major cards this week out of the 4 potentials. And so your, excuse me, this tells me for those of you that are single, this is a week where you are connecting with somebody, where you are, it could be just sort of online over the airwaves. This could be somebody that is either from a similar place to you or a similar background. It could be somebody that is considered somebody that could not considered kin, but do you know what I mean? Like somebody that has a real sense of the same sort of values and morals as you do. And interestingly enough, it kind of feels for a lot of you, whoever it is that you're connecting with this week or meeting with, this person's not going anywhere. They're going to be around for a while to come. So just, you know, just a thing for you to be aware of. Now, for those of you that are partnered, married, in a long-term relationship, it looks like one of you is having to travel this week, and possibly further afield than expected. So this is a week where, you know, one of you is going to have to hold down the fort. Like I said, I don't think this is going to be communication that you're aware of. This is going to be something that comes completely out of the blue, something that very likely completely throws a spanner in the works, and it is a mixed bag. You've got one really amazing opportunity that's coming up, something that's going to make you go like, holy crap, I can't believe this is happening. And then you've got something else that's being, you know, that's being asked of you. It may be something to do with the family. It may be something to do with, you know, a partner's family or a significant other, especially if you have family that live in another country or that live in a distance. This is going to see some really surprising development come up, and it will be something that, unfortunately, I have to say, because the Tower is involved, it will require immediate attention. But it's going to be kind of like, you know, as one thing is coming in, something else is going out, and vice versa. So an interesting week ahead for sure. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it takes up, how it shapes up. Remember what I said, that the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, that's usually a massive reversal of fortune of some sort. You know, if you've been broke for ages, this could see you really coming into a shit ton of money, or, you know, getting that dream job that allows you to make a shit ton of money. You know, I'll tell you a quick story. I know somebody who was literally had no money, was like at threat of losing their home and all the rest of it, and then he got his dream job, and for the whole first month, because he was so broke, he had to walk, I can't even remember the distance, but it was like the longest distance considering, you know, and every single day he showed up, like literally showed up suited and booted, looking great. Like they never had a clue until he told them, like, oh, you know, this is what I've had to go through to make this work and make this happen. And then obviously once he got his first paycheck, everything started to change for him. So, you know, this could be one of those weeks where, so if you're under it at the moment or you're having a challenging time, you'd be surprised at how quickly something can change, and very often for the better. Take care, and I'll see you soon.